This lesson is about inscribed quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral is a four-sided figure, and the four-sided figure is going to be inside the circle. All right, so if a quadrilateral is inscribed inside the circle, then its opposite angles are supplementary. What does that mean? That means that angle A plus angle C equals 180, and angle D plus angle B equals 180 as well. So this is the formula we're going to be using for this material. Okay, the formula is opposite angles are supplementary. So angle J plus angle L equals 180. And angle M plus angle K equals 180. Well, the information that they're giving us here is M. So M is 45. So 45 plus X equals 180. And we're going to solve to find K. Okay, so X is equal to 135. So that means what? K is 135 degrees. Next, to find J, we're going to do J plus L equals 180. Here's the setup. We'll subtract 92 from each side, and this is what we get. X is equal to 88, so angle J is equal to 88. We know that from polygons, that n minus 2 times 180 gives us the interior angles. This is a four-sided figure, so 4 sides minus 2 sides is 2 sides, and 2 times 180 is 360. So we'll also find out that the angles inside of an inscribed quadrilateral is 360 degrees. All right, so here I'm given angle Q. So what I know is that angle Q plus angle S is going to equal 180 degrees. So I can solve and find angle S. What I also know is that angle R is inscribed. So angle R and angle P add up to 180. But I don't have any information about P. But I do see, as I trace this again, the angle R is an inscribed angle, and it is a part of the arc that is 126 plus 90. So let me go ahead and use blue and show you the angle R, what it's connected to. Okay, that's what it's connected to. So the angle is equal to half the arc. So we're bringing in the previous scale with this scale. So the angle, which is what we don't know, is equal to half, and the arcs are 126 and 90. So that adds up to 216. So the angle is equal to half of 216, and so it is 108 degrees. So this angle is 108. So I go ahead and write that in, that R is 108. Well, now that I know R, I know that angle P plus angle R equals 180. So angle R is 108, and angle P is X. So I'm going to subtract 108 from both sides, and voila, this is what we get. And so X is equal to 72, and P is equal to 72. 72 degrees. Okay, for this one, we see a quadrilateral inscribed inside of a circle. So we're going to do opposite angles add up to 180. So right now I know Y plus W, angle Y plus angle W equals 180. So angle Y is 51, so 51 plus X equals 180. Let's see what X is equal. X is equal to 129, so W is equal to 129, so we go ahead and fill that in. Now let's look for W, is equal to 129. So now let's look for X. X is inscribed. It's across from V, but we don't know anything about either. So what we're going to do is we're going to retrace the circle. Here is X. It goes out here to W, and it goes out here to Y. Well, we know that this arc is made up of 67 and 101. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 67 and 101, and we get 168. We know the angle is equal to half the arc. So the angle is equal to 1/2 of 168. So the angle is equal to 84. Let's go ahead and write that in. This is 84. Well, we know that X and V add up to 180. And now we know that X is 84. So 84 plus our missing angle is equal to 180. Let's see what our missing angle is. We find out that our missing angle is 96. So we go ahead and write in 96. Okay, here's one that we see, a quadrilateral inscribed. And so we know opposite angles are going to be supplementary. However, we don't have any information. So let's see, the first thing we're going to do is we notice that we have arcs, and this piece is 50, and from here to here is 96. This arc is connected to H, so we definitely could figure out what H is. H is the angle that is equal to half the arc. We're going to add the arcs together, and we get the angle is equal to half of 146. So now we know the angle is equal to 73, so H is equal to 73. Well, we know that H plus J is going to equal to 180 because opposite angles of an inscribed quadrilateral are supplementary. So we're going to substitute 73 for H plus 12X minus 25 and set it equal to 180. Let's go ahead and combine like terms and solve for X. And we find out that X is equal to 11. Go back and read the directions. They asked us to only find X, and we're done. Okay, review the video if you need to and try some of the problems in your booklet. And always think opposite angles in a quadrilateral inscribed inside of a circle are supplementary. And if you need to use the formula angle is equal to half the arc, or if you need to use a whole circle is equal to 360, do what you need to. Thank you.